5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're on the air. All right. We're actually already on the air. Hi guys. Thank you so much for joining. I am going to ignore you and look at my phone for 1 second while I tweet out the link so that everybody can know to come to the discussion, because right now there's 0 viewers because everybody's waiting to see the link. So sorry for people watching later for this like boring time where I'm gonna go tweet this. Or actually I can tweet it on the computer. I wish you could get the link ahead of time.
Well, it wouldn't make sense that way then.
It would to me.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't make sense, but you know.
Take me to twitter.com. So, start thinking about your points that you want to talk about for the book discussion while I'm doing this. Luca! I'm not feeling very well, guys, and Luca has allergies, so Jesse and Luca are not at their best. Go on, baby. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, yay, I have 1 viewer. Hi, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Where's the link to it?
Go down X links.
Obviously. Event page. Shush. The event page or the YouTube page?
You could tweet either one. The event page, you'll be able to go and comment.
Okay, that's what I want. Thank you.
YouTube page does give them a pop-up link to it.
Alright. Alright. Awesome. Now 4 people are here. That was quick. Hi guys. So if you want to just type, well, somebody should just type something so I can make sure my question thing is working, because sometimes it goes in and out. So if you want to start off with some ideas that you had about the book or any particular points you wanted to talk about, you can go ahead and write down what you wanted to talk about. Send it in. So we are going to be discussing Insurgent, which is the 2nd book. Obviously you guys probably know this, but just real quick. It's the 2nd book in the Divergent series, and after today we're going to move on to the 3rd and final installment. Oh, cool! Now I can see you guys. So I see Frankie and October Rain are in here. That's awesome. So what did you guys think about the book? You can say, like, compared to... That's so weird. It says I have 1 viewer. No, it says 4. It's, like, confused. Especially compared to the first one, like, where we're going with the story and everything. I'm probably gonna make this a little bit shorter than usual just because I've had a really, really long, like, week and a half. If you guys watched my new video, that my grandma passed away last week, so it's been kind of overwhelming. And today I had a lot of stuff to do, but I just started feeling kind of sick, like with my throat and getting really hot and stuff, so I had to lay down. And didn't get as much done as I needed, so I hope you guys will forgive me that this one's going to be a little bit not up to my own standards, but I still wanted to talk about the book with you guys. So I'm wearing this shirt. I wanted to tell you guys about it because it is from Lithographs, and they're a company who they make shirts that this is a Phantom of the Opera one because I'm a very big fan, PHAN, and I'll have to show you the back. But the entire book is on this shirt, which I think is so amazing. And I'm going to do a giveaway for one where whoever wins can actually choose whatever book they want from Lithograph's website. And I'll post a video about that giveaway probably coming up this week. So I wanted to show you guys my shirt. So I wore that one today instead of dressing up because I wanted to show you my book shirt. And here's the back. Don't look at my old shorts or my butt that I'm showing you. And there's the back. It's like Christine with her dress. I love it. I got a big one because I want to actually wear it with leggings, but since it doesn't really matter for this situation, I'm just wearing nothing. Not nothing. I'm wearing shorts. But yeah, I think it's amazing because I love this book. Like, when I was younger, I read this book a lot, and I had like a bajillion copies. And in my book collection, which I was thinking of doing a little video talking about different books in my book collection and showing you guys and stuff, because I've been going through it and like getting rid of ones and giving them away that I don't need anymore. And I actually have a lot saved that I'm going to be doing for giveaways for you guys, because I really love this website called bookcrossing.com. And it's all about just sharing books and passing them on. So once I can get all of my books registered on there, because you have to get a number, I'm going to start the giveaway. Actually, I'll show you how big the box is. Wow, that's a lot of books. Actually, I'm not going to carry it over there, but I'll just point. So, okay. That box and that whole tub is full of really awesome and really well taken care of books, and I think you guys will love them. And some of them are books that are useful or required for school, so I thought some people maybe might need them. So that'll be really fun. So yeah, now I don't have a million copies of the Phantom of the Opera, but I do have, I have like an illustrated version and a couple of different ones about the musical and stuff. So I just think it's so cool that I'm actually wearing the whole book. Let me get a little bit closer so you can actually see. Yeah, so you can read it. If you ever wear this and you get caught on a deserted island, you'll at least have one book with you. So, let's talk about Insurgent. My sister's like, I don't know how it can take you so long to read that book. I was just turning the pages. That's not how she really talks. Babe, can you turn the AC down for me? Mm-hmm. I think I have a fever. I'm like cooking. But it's sort of one of those middle stories for me are kind of not hit or miss. Like, I definitely enjoyed this book, but it's kind of one of those where it's like setting up, I assume, for what's going to happen in the last one. So it's kind of like the Empire Strikes Back of the Divergent series. So they're always kind of like, you know, introducing you to new things that are going to be happening. And so sometimes it can get a little bit more slow than like the first one was, I think. You guys should just throw out some things you want to talk about. Oh, awesome. So some things came in. Throw out some things that you want to talk about because since I don't want to stay here for like an hour and a half, I want to get our discussion kicked off. So, yeah, I can't believe that the whole book is on it either. When it came in the mail, I was just, like, astounded. So, A Day with Johnny says, I haven't started reading it, but I just wanted to come in and say hi. Thank you so much for coming to say hi. And if you are going to read it, then you should probably leave in, like, 2 minutes because I don't want to give you anything away, or to give anything away to you. But That's really cool. Thanks a lot for coming over. Maybe what I could do so that like there's no waiting for my book clubs to get started for everybody to get there is I can do like a live show, just a regular, excuse me, live show for 20 minutes or something and just talk about regular stuff, and then everybody can leave, and then just the people who read the book can stay if they want to. That might be good. I think actually they do that at like physical book clubs sometimes, where they'll have like everybody comes and drinks wine and cheese and talks about books, and then they leave, and the ones who read the book of that time stay and talk about it. Luca, what are you doing? Look at this girl. She has been farting all day today. That's what she's been up to, like crop dusting the entire house. Does your tummy hurt or something? So, all right, I'm going to start talking about spoilers in the book, so if you don't want any, don't listen. So, my favorite part in this was when they got on the train, and sort of at the beginning, they got on the train, and then the factionless people, it like ends the chapter there, and it says, like, the dark shadows of all these people, it was the factionless. And I thought that she had set that up so well in the first one, because I wanted to know who they were so bad in the first one, because they kind of just try to blow it off as, like, these homeless people, and that's all they are. But you know that that can't be all they are, because it's foreshadowing, and we aren't stupid. So I was really, really excited to get to find out who they were and get to go inside of their compound and stuff and see what it was like. So that was one of my favorite things in it, and I thought that I really liked how she used that kind of tool that people think that people who are like outside of society or on the skirts of society are nothing, and they underestimate them, and she like let us underestimate them by the first interaction that Triss had with the creepy guy at the beginning of Divergent, and then kind of used it to like hide them until she was ready to bring it out in the second book. So I thought that was really cool. I'm going to go over to the YouTube website and check out. Oh, thank you. Oh, you changed your Twitter icon?
Yeah.
I took that picture. That's
They're
handsome.
comments, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's got a target.
Okay. Alright, guys, I need a little bit of help because it's not a book speech, it's a book club. So I hope that you will send me some questions. No questions. I'm definitely excited to see what they do. I assume that they have already like got the contracts for the next 2 movies, because I assume that they made a ton of money off of the first one. But I think it's going to be really cool how they change, how Triss and Four go through their changes in this book. And the changes in their relationship are really interesting, because it's sort of like the first book, even though their relationship wasn't really what you would traditionally expect, it was, the relationship was that sort of teenage book thing where, you know, everything, it's not easy for them, but within, like, outside forces are working against them, but they were still strong together. And so I think it's really interesting that this one kind of made it pretty authentic with what happens just once you're already dating somebody, and then you have these differences and the way that Tris has her goals and Four has his goals, and they're trying to just learn, because they're so young, they're trying to learn how to communicate, and they keep a lot of secrets from each other and stuff, and how they learn to work together. I really like that. Because I always think, and with movies too, like a lot of movies just end, once they're happily married, and I feel like maybe it would be healthier for our society if they didn't, because that part is probably the easy part compared to the rest, because that's what's supposed to be so special and magical and all of this stuff, and then the movie just ends, and then like in real life you actually have to keep living and keep being married to that person and make your life happy and their life happy. And so I think it's really cool that she kept it real in this situation.
Oh my gosh, I'm one Twitter follower away from 2,000.
Yay!
Not interrupted.
One person should go follow James if you don't, so he can get to 2,000, because he has been in the 1,000s for way too long. Sorry.
I agree.
Well, nobody has any questions about the book right now. Do you want to come sit down?
Sure. I think about your idea of talking prior for a bit.
You think?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get everyone engaged.
Yeah, and also because like it takes a little bit for people to get in there.
Ooh, these dreads look good on live TV.
Yeah, they do. They look way different. Because like last week, you would have had like your fro with your dreads.
Mm-hmm.
They look great.
So yeah, I'm trying to get some action over to this.
Thank you.
But if you guys have any suggestions on what you would think would make this like more interactive or
I
more,
always ask them.
yeah, no, but I don't know. We have to like do some kind of game or something, or
Like a game about the book?
maybe.
Well, I just haven't had the chance, like, since the last one. I wanted to kind of change it up with the way that I was going to do it, but I haven't had the chance to since I've been so busy. So it's kind of just like a little bit of, like, I just have to keep going so we can get to the next book, because I don't want to hold you guys up. So,
I wish YouTube still had the video responses, because like how like CTFX Cinema, wow, that's hard to say. They did like everyone would send in their response to it, and then you can make a video. That would be cool, but they don't do that anymore.
I know. I really like. I have a great use for it, and I think like that helps the YouTube community be a community, because if somebody sends you in a video as opposed to just a comment, you're going to be you're gonna just know them a lot better. And I think like it also helps to make like people talking about, if they can actually get to talk to the creators and have relationships with them, that makes it a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's going to make a video comment, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so the Bear One Force says, hasn't read the book, but they came to hang out. So I hope that you don't get any spoilers if you're in here, if you're interested in reading it, because it is sort of, like, the things that happen in it are sort of, I don't know if you want them to be given away to you. But, so, yeah, I can do, like, the rundown really quick of what the series is oh my gosh, it's a dystopian series, which means, like, it's set in the near future after some sort of, like, boiling point has come to humanity, and everything has had to change. So, there are different factions that people live in depending on their aptitude, and they're given a test and sent to live in that one. So everything is very compartmentalized, and depending on which, and it's supposed to be so that it minimizes war, because there was some great war, which is usually what a dystopian novel, what happens in a dystopian novel. There was some great war or something, and then everybody had to change. So it keeps them from having more, but it makes everybody really compartmentalized because there's only certain ways that you can be in each one. And so the Divergent are the people who basically they're just normal people, but they're considered special in this case, but they have a little bit of everything in them, or they couldn't be pigeonholed into one thing. So there you go, because James hasn't read it either, so it might be interesting for you.
Definitely. I think maybe in the future, I mean, we're just really pressed for like time already, but I'd like to maybe film like little skits like based upon the book, because I know like this one, like I had an idea that we could film like maybe a 1 or 2 minute thing. It doesn't have to be based strictly on the book, but just the idea of that dystopia type thing. I came up with an idea, and I don't really want to explain it because I'm terrible at that, but we could do like little book trailers almost in a sense, just to make it more fun. Or trivia, yeah, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like kind of having to do with the game, like you said, like like a little trivia game, and then somebody could win something at the end.
I was gonna say maybe win some of these stickers.
Yeah.
Bam. Well, that's not the best.
It's like ripped up. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, like win stickers and stuff like that. That could be really cool. So who said that?
About the trivia, that was Frankie Washburn.
Thank you, Frankie, for that great idea.
And then it just, ugh, I hate this. This comment thing is so confusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the other one real quick for you.
Thank you. So yeah, I think that would be really fun in the future. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No. So Eric Timothy says, "Do you know what book you're going to read after this series?"
Oh, okay. So after this book, it's going to be 2 weeks, and then we're going to read the last book in the Divergent series. I haven't chosen the book that's going to be after that, so if you guys want to send in your comments, your ideas, that would be great, because I'm definitely looking for them. This one was nice because I didn't have to think about it for those 3 times. I was just like, okay, we're just going to do the whole thing. So that was nice, but yeah, I definitely want to get some more suggestions from you guys. So
yeah, I think for the trivia thing, that maybe like throughout the book, depending on how long it is, like you guys, like she could maybe tweet out a trivia question and then pick a winner about a certain amount of chapters or something, and just kind of keep things going with you guys. And then like when it comes to the live show, everyone should have a decent knowledge of what's going on in the book that way.
yeah.
What do you guys think? And I'm like taking over her speaking right now, but this is also new and it's so awesome. So we just really appreciate everyone that's being here and being supportive, whether you've read the book or not, because this is going to grow and it's going to catch on.
Well, yeah, so the 3rd book is called Allegiant. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember because I haven't read it. So yeah, in 2 weeks we're going to be talking about Allegiant. And if I can just look at my calendar, it's probably just going to be same time, same place. Let's see.
Little side note, whoever ordered posters we got some stamps, and we are going to be sending out our stickers to everyone that ordered posters today. So hopefully you'll be getting your sticker in the next couple days, and the posters will be going out shortly after.
The 26th, Monday the 26th, that's good, right? I just wanted to make sure I didn't have anything like totally set. So yeah, the next discussion is going to be Monday, May 26th at 7, which is nice. I think having 2 weeks, it puts pressure on me to kind of keep it in mind, and probably for you guys to get the book done. Tell me how you like that, because it was three weeks before, but things would always happen and then it would be way too long, and So I'm looking forward to picking up momentum for the book club. Well.
And also, like we try to remind everyone each time, but you can download a book if you don't have time to read it, and like if you just want to listen to it while you're just like doing something, using her audiblepodcast.com/Jesse and Luca link.
Yep.
And she'll type it in for you guys. And
where do I type?
Well, I guess you can't type. That's weird.
Oh, you can answer questions? Okay,
So
so I'm just gonna
answer
somebody's question really quick. Currently answering. Oh, that's weird. So like I click that and then I would talk about that question and then they can figure out, wow, I just learned something. That's awesome.
I wonder if that's always been there.
I don't know. I can't type it. But yeah, it's audiblepodcast.com/Jesse and Luca.
Yep.
Right? So it's JESSENLUCA. So I think that for Insurgent, the tape, or I call it the tape, the audiobook download was like 11 hours. So unfortunately, when you're driving, you can actually rack up 11 hours really, really quickly. So it's actually really nice to get books out of the way. Well, I mean, like, it sucks that we drive so much that you're in the car for 11 hours, like,
I guess,
within a week.
But it's fortunate that that's what
you can listen to the book, yeah. So.
That's an interesting technique.
Yeah, it is. So, well, I feel like I'm going to wrap this up because...
Okay.
I just didn't get to prepare that much for you guys. Like, if there were a ton of questions and discussion stuff, then we could talk about it. But I myself, like, as the teacher of this, didn't get to prepare that much. But next time, it'll be a lot better. I appreciate you guys coming and saying hi. And I would love to talk with you about the book after this. Like, if you want to tweet me or just put it in the comments for this, I'll definitely be checking them. And we can talk about it more then. So if you missed this and you're watching it later and you're like, wow, they hardly talked about the book, you can always talk to me on my various links, and I will be happy to talk with you about it. So Fiji Ouija says, here, I'm going to select it. I mean, we're answering it.
We are answering your question.
That's cool.
Let me see. When did you start growing your hair for dreads? I've been growing my hair for 6 years, but haven't dreaded it yet. I'm trying to avoid that time period when the dreads just look weird. Well, let me just tell you that there's probably not going to be too much of a point where they're going to look weird. Somewhere along the line, you're going to have a bad hair day for a little bit, and if you've been growing your hair for 6 years, I'm sure it's
pretty long.
Probably pretty long. Yeah, but honestly, I would say you're definitely in the clear because, like, I started dreading my hair when it was 6 inches long, so it was like right here-ish maybe, and it looked pretty weird at first. And the in-between times I have curly hair, so I had like a really crazy fro going on, and like I'll have to tweet out some pictures sometimes. it got ridiculous. But if your hair is really long, they'll pretty much, if you go to someone to do it that's really good, they'll have it looking like dreads when you walk out, and then they'll just take some time to completely lock up. So I hope that helps, and don't be afraid of the bad haircut because once they're done, they'll look fresh, and you'll get all the ladies.
And also,
guys,
you've probably watched James's videos about dreads, but for you, Fiji Ouija, if you haven't watched them, he just went and got them fixed up last week at a really awesome place called Dolly Locks. And they also make, it's in St. Pete, Florida, so if you're not near here, you're not going to come all the way here just to get your dreads done. But they also make really, really great products for dreads that they make themselves, and they use all organic products, and they're like really, really simply made. And they will help you keep your dreads super fresh. Oh, yeah, and we've got a bunch of samples.
Yep.
So if you do get your dreads, we can send you some.
Yep. I'm going to be doing giveaways of this stuff, so just be sure you're following me on Twitter and YouTube.
So yeah, you can check out those videos, and then if you do get your dreads, you can get some of her products because they're some of the breast. The breast. Awesome! I'm so glad that happened. They're some of the best dreadlock products that there are, and I actually use the shampoo and the soap too.
You know, what kind of stuff. You got blonde dreads. And they all smell great. Yeah. Seriously. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out. I've been kind of waiting, but for a little bit because I got so many other things going on. But definitely going to be doing some giveaways of these products because we have a bunch of them.
And on James's new channel, which you can find by searching James Bixby, he has his new video. It's also linked in the vlog about getting his hair done. He has like a whole video about how it was done and everything. So you guys can check that out too. And I just did my henna hair tutorial and finishing it up, and I'm going to be putting that out this week too. So lots of hair stuff going on in this house. Hippie hair with Jesse and James.
Glamour hippie.
Alright, so we're going to click done. Alright, well I'm going to say bye. Do you want to say bye?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to go eat some of this delicious corned beef that James made for dinner and get a little bit rejuvenated and try not to get sick. I'm going to take a bunch of vitamin C. So,
and because we've been so busy, we've been producing awesome videos. So I know most of you guys are already subscribed to Bixby Films and her channel, but go and watch our new These Quiet Sounds video that she is also featured in. And it's really awesome. And we got a lot more of that coming. And
so I just learned how to longboard like 3 weeks ago, and you guys have probably been watching my progress as I've been filming it. But I was so lucky that I happened to learn that 3 weeks ago, and then our friend Fabian Manzano, who you might know if you are into Boyce Avenue, great musicians, he wanted to make a video with James shooting it, and it was a skate video. So I got to be in it and be longboarding and be wearing some of his really sick shirt designs. So he has some really great ones too if you guys are into like really cool screen printed shirts, and they're also made here in Sarasota. So
you can find that video in the end of our recent vlogs. I have it as the featured video on 2 of them, and on our Twitter and stuff.
Or just go to These Quiet Sounds YouTube.
Yeah, that too. And let them know we sent you too.
Yeah. So, alright guys, we are going to say goodbye and go eat some dinner. Thank you so much for coming. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to read more of your comments. I haven't gotten to get very many videos out this past week because of everything that's been going on. So, as I said in my video that I just put up about my grandma, I just so appreciate you guys being people that I look forward to talking about my life with, and
Ow.
sorry, my elbow's sharp. But yeah, you guys, your comments and everything that you send in, like, it really helps sustain our inspiration and keep us going. So I really, really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. There's a lot more videos coming out this week, so it's going to be great. So
au revoir.
bye, guys.
Later.